In this video, we're going to be discussing ordering the sides and angles of triangles. So the first thing we need to discuss, and the key essential understanding of this, is that in a triangle, the angles and the sides are corresponding to each other. And the longest side of a triangle is always opposite the largest angle in a triangle. So here's something I can show you to show that. So here I've got a triangle ABC. And if we look here, we can see that this longest side is pretty obviously AB. And AB measures 13.69 centimeters. Well, if we look at this angle here, angle BCA, that's 81.01 degrees. And if I look up here at the other two angles, I've got 71.78 degrees and I've got 27.21 degrees. So you can see that this is the largest angle, BCA, and it is directly across from my largest side, AB. Similarly, my smallest side length, BC, is opposite my smallest angle, CAB. And that never changes. Whatever I do to the sides, whatever the largest angle is, the side across from it will always be the longest side. So you can see now that I've made it so the angle ABC is 64.78 degrees. That's the largest of my angles. And if I look, side CA is 13.18 centimeters. That is the longest of my sides. So you can see that the largest side, or the longest side, is always opposite the largest angle. The smallest side is always opposite the smallest angle, and the middle side is always opposite the middle angle. And one way you can tell this without a picture is just from their names. We can see, for example, if I know that ABC is the largest angle, well, just take your endpoints, AC, that's going to be the longest side, or here it's CA. Your smallest side length, or if we find our smallest angle, like in this case, CAB is our smallest angle, well, then take your side lengths, or your endpoints, BC, and that will be your smallest side. So that's how you can tell from not even using the picture. So if we are given the angles of a triangle and we know how they are related, then we're able to order the side lengths. And conversely, if we know how the side lengths are related, then we're able to order the angles. Let's go ahead and take a look at some examples of this. So in this it says in triangle ABC, we know that AB is 12. So let's see here, AB is 12. And we know BC is 7. And AC is 8. We're supposed to order the angles of the triangle from least to greatest. Well, one way we can do this is start by ordering the sides from least to greatest. So I know my smallest side is side BC. I know my next smallest side is side AC. And my longest side is side AB. And then we could think, well, what angles or what sides correspond, or what angles correspond to these sides? Well, BC is directly across from this angle at A. So I can say that that is angle BAC. You can see that we just take our missing point. So in this case, I've got BC. I take my missing point, and that becomes the vertex of my angle. I just stick it right in the middle. AC, well, AC is directly across from this angle ABC. So angle ABC. And finally, my largest side AB is directly across from my angle ACB. So angle ACB. And there we go, that is our answer. Because we know that the shortest side is across from the smallest angle, longest side is across from the smallest angle, or largest angle, then if I could put my sides in order using the information I'm given, then I could put my angles in order using that information. And that's all there is to it. For example 2, we're going to do the opposite. It says in triangle XYZ, I know the angles XZY is 76 degrees. And I know angle ZXY is 83 degrees. And I'm asked to order the sides of the triangle from greatest to least. But I'm only given two of my angles. Well, that's no problem. We know that the angles of a triangle all have to add up to 180. So if I add these two together, 83 and 76, that gives me what, 159 degrees. 180 minus 159 gives me what, 21 degrees. So angle XYZ is 21 degrees over here. Add all these up, we get 180. So if we know that, well, now let's put our angles in order. We're going from greatest to least. So our greatest angle is ZXY. ZXY. Put that angle ZXY. Okay, our next angle is angle XZY. And our smallest angle is angle XYZ. Now, if I got rid of this picture, in fact, I'm going to get rid of this picture to prove my point here. So let's get rid of this picture. Okay, let's get rid of that picture. I don't need the picture to do this. If I want to see what side corresponds to angle ZXY, it's pretty easy. Take out that X in the middle, side ZY. On this one, take out that Z in the middle, side XY. And here, take out that Y in the middle, and you get side XZ. All right, that's how you can see from the names how to figure out what sides correspond to what angles. Because these two letters correspond to the endpoint of the angle, which is the opposite side, and this letter here represents the vertex of the angle. So there we go. We've put our side lengths, side ZY, XY, and XZ, in order from greatest to least because we knew our angles in order from greatest to least. We just did corresponding angle to corresponding side. That's all there is to that one. And finally, example number 3. It says 3 cell phone towers form the vertices of a triangle. We know the angles between poles A and B is 13 degrees, and the angles between poles B and C is 97 degrees. Which two poles are farthest apart? Okay, well, this is pretty similar to the problem we just did, except that now it's in a word problem. So let's not even draw a picture. Let's see if we can do this without drawing a picture. We've got to come up with our, well, maybe I do need to draw a picture. Let's draw a picture. So we need to be able to come up with what we know from here. So let's make a triangle, more or less. That'll work. Okay, and let's name these A, B, and C. And it says the angle between poles A and B is 13 degrees. So what does that mean, the angle between poles A and B? Well, this angle right here, that's not really between A and B. Neither is this one. It's actually this angle over here. Okay, because here's A, here's B, and this sort of calculates the angle between them. So it's actually this angle over here, 13 degrees. If I'm telling you the angle between 2 points, okay, it's always the angle that's at the third point. Similarly, it says the angles between poles B and C. Well, if B and C are the endpoints, then the angles over here at A, that's 97 degrees. And it's asking us which 2 poles are furthest apart. Well, so basically we're being asked, what's the longest side length? And to find that, I need to know my other angle. Well, I know 97 and 13 is 110. So I can do 110, 180 minus 110. Tells me that my remaining angle is 70 degrees. All right. So it's asking me which two poles are furthest apart. Well, look at my biggest angle, 97 degrees. What side length is opposite of that? Side CB. So poles B and C. And there we go. There's our answer. We just used the information we knew about our angles to find our largest side length. And that's all there really is to comparing and ordering the sides and angles of a triangle. Simply use what you know to find what you do not know.